The Eastern Conference Semifinal from Lynn Family Stadium in Louisville. City against city. Louisville against Detroit. Well, the tale of these two cities has actually been pretty similar this year. Both sides dissatisfied. We spoke to Danny Cruz. Was it to get a little experience? That Del Piccolo, Omby, Lancaster said, no, it's about size. And I imagine it's much the same against Detroit as it was against Memphis. Good from Del Piccolo. There goes Omby. Levied off through now. Omby! Omby! Penalty! A yellow card to Carroll. That's insult to injury. Lancaster has scored 14 of 15. Lancaster delivers! Louisville City grabbed the lead in pursuit of their 9th consecutive conference final.
When you lunge in with that left foot, Brian Omby makes the most of it. Cool as you would like from camera.
Lancaster scored an equalizer in the 18th minute off a set piece last week against Memphis, and he scored in the dying minutes against Tampa Bay in the regular season finale. And just a devastating amount of emotion from the 24-year-old. You go into these games with so much expectation. Jope went straight up the stairs and into the locker room now that his night is over. Del Piccolo up from Gonzalez. Header is right into the path of Omby. Omby trying to get around Steinwasser, put him on the ground. Omby high.
He has one player challenges for the ball. Carroll, you see the confusion between Lewis and Amu-Mensah. Someone needs to provide that coverage underneath, but if you're Brian Omby, you need to be a bit more decisive, trying to overcomplicate things. Look at Mogel, just roll into the path. He has a better body position, the better angle. Information on the pass, just roll into his path. Their least preferred left foot. Big opportunity that goes begging for Louisville City to double their lead here.
Omby and Bryant got entangled.
You try to overcomplicate things. You need to be a bit more instinctual and just trust your instincts if you're Brian Omby. 3 goals, 4 assists on the season. A player of that quality should be hitting the back of the net.
Header down from Lewis. Rodriguez went down. He has hardly had a front-facing touch all game. Del Piccolo held on to it. Slaloms through. Omby. Omby. That's met by Carroll. Sure-footed as ever. Corner Louisville City. 5-5 corner for Louisville City. Mogel. Ball ricochets all the way through. Omby wants Omby! Brian Omby's 9th playoff goal! Always the man for the big occasion! 2-0 ahead!
We're going to be in this playoff match, managing moments. As the ball pops out, ice in his veins, gets a second bite at the apple. Brian Omby here, the composure, the hips, and the body control to get himself squared. You put it on target, you give yourself a chance. Takes a wicked deflection there from Carroll, but Brian Omby will not care. Shots for handball, there's nothing there from Jorge Gonzalez. Hard and low.
I think I can say it. Where has this Louisville City team been for the last month? Several months?
But if you're Trevor James, it's going to be really important, this halftime talk.
Lewis held off Lancaster. Omby. Clever ball. Gonzalez. Omby. Mogel. That should take us to halftime. And it does.
Well, those are the balls that if you're Michael Bryant, you have to find Matthews' feet because he can just pop it back. Then it's the outside back on this near side, Amu Mensah, who provides the width and provides an overload because Reese Williams stays connected, he stays centrally. So it puts a lot of pressure on Manny Perez to make a decision in his positioning. So he stay compact with Sean Tosha to go out and face Amu Mensah. Good decision there for Manny Perez to deny Detroit City a transition moment.
Gonzalez. Casso won it. Amu Mensah. Tosh. Williams. Adams. Ombi has a step. Ombi rounds the corner. Ombi across, chested in. Cameron Lancaster has his second tonight. Caster tonight.
One of the most underrated things for Kyle Adams is his ability to play out of the back with his left foot. You see the high line for Detroit City. Where's the real estate? On the back end of it. You play direct and you let Brian Ombi cook. You let him produce that little bit of individual brilliance. Notice a little peek up to see Cameron Lancaster, and then it's just about the movement from the striker. Yazza takes a wicked deflection, gets away from Zach Yarrow, just plays off the shoulder to see Cameron Lancaster, and then it's just about the movement from the striker. Yazza takes a wicked deflection, gets away from Zach Yarrow, just plays off the shoulder. Just needs to get any sort of touch to push it over that white line. And Cameron Lancaster, he gets his brace. Brilliant understanding from Lou City. 3-0 here at home.
For the 5th time this season, make it the 6th time this year. 5 in the regular season, now 3+ goals. Lancaster picking Lewis's pocket. Gonzalez steps through. Gonzalez! A Louisvillian dagger at the hour mark.
Give credit to Cameron Lancaster, just so opportunistic, but it's very uncharacteristic here from Lewis. It's the understanding, the composure to let this play develop. Jorge Gonzalez, he gets a little bit fortunate, but this is just pure magic. The composure to collect himself. Face up to goalkeeper. He sends both center backs packing. Up and over. Steinwasser, don't mind if I do, off to the corner to celebrate. Top class, Jorge Gonzalez. In this campaign, doesn't have his impact felt. Who's going to step up? Derek Dotson, who starts out of the right back. Ikasa gets involved. They're a juggernaut, the Charleston Battery side, and what a turnaround for that club.
Rodriguez hung that up. Rotz, header on! Zebla, called upon for the first time, wipes the Carroll header over the bar.
Actually, Rodriguez set pieces, since you're not creating a lot through the run and play. Brilliant way to claw yourself back. Matthews, who's that focal point. You have runners run off of him, whether it is Ballard or it is Suarez underneath. Richard Ballard, very good 1v1, a slippery player.
Corner, Amu Mensah went up for it. Adams knocked him down.